Hey there, everybody. I wanted to show you this book, How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way. I'm a big fan of this book, and every now and then I find myself coming back to it as a comic book artist, and you can find this book on Amazon. You can go to Five Below, $5 store. You find them for $5 a piece right now over there, which is pretty awesome. John Buscema, I'm a big fan of his. He drew Wolverine throughout the years, and Conan. My comic book creation, Rage, is very similar to those two characters, and there's some inspiration there, along with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So I wanted to show you this exercise here in Chapter 5. Let's draw the figure. This part is dynamite, so let's not waste a second. Also, I wanted to say, this is also by the great Stan Lee. Rest in peace. This is primarily how I draw my characters in Sketch. And I know I touched on this in the previous videos by doing a skeletal line. These are skeletal lines all over the place. It's just a treasure trove of skeletal lines, you can see over there. Yeah. And once you get that spinal cord down and the legs, again, staying loose and not putting a lot of pressure on that pencil, you can draw a whole bunch of different postures and positions. Again, I recommend getting the Art S. Buck figure that you can pose and everything, but you practice a lot on your sketch pad. I'll read what it says here. Look, the first thing a fledgling artist needs is self-confidence, and here's the way to get it. Most anyone can draw a stick figure, even Irving Forbush. They're simple, they're fun, the most important of all, they're the easiest way for you to get the action and position you want for your character. Don't try to do a complete drawing all at once. Spend all the time you can doodling with stick figures. Stay with them for hours, days, weeks if you feel like it, until they become second nature to you. Until you can create virtually any pose you can think of. There's some more poses from beginning to end. Spider-Man, whom I've drawn Spider-Man at Great Lakes Comic Con. And that's kind of like a Batman-like pose, but Iron Man. And I'm going to show you for the second part of this video. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, bring it in for the real thing here. An example. So based on what I've shown before, you say you got a sketch pad lying around and you want to draw like a superheroic figure. Well, there's that line, a torso line. Yeah. And I'll do the cross and the shoulders. Shoulders are going to be shorter, the same amount of on both sides if you're doing a straight on shot. Always balanced. And this line's going to be longer than each of these, but they're about the same. It's an optical illusion, but shorter line, shorter line. Now the pelvis, right? I'll give it a little bit more slack, but I'll do one of these. Notice it kind of stops halfway there, halfway to the shoulder lines there. Okay, And they use circles, which I love. I love using the circles. Pelvic. Now, I'm not perfectly representing a pelvic bone, but I'm rounding it off. Alright? Now, the way I drew this, the legs are going to come off the paper, but that's okay. Because for the point of this exercise is to show you how they're doing this. The legs are always going to be longer than the torso. Okay, that's covered in another chapter that I'll get to. And you want it longer. Do the finger measuring technique. Longer than the torso. Okay. And they drew the little circles for the kneecaps. Just fine. I rarely do that, but okay. Arms come down usually just below the pelvic bone there. So forearm is shorter than the deltoid, and the bicep. Those are always longer. So it's about there. Okay. From there, you already have part of the neck. Do a little bit higher for the neck, and then just do a circle, oval for the head. This all comes through practice, right? And here they put for the shoulders, they put little circles for the deltoids. Which is everything you can just, so you know where everything stops, where the forearms stop, and where the shoulders, deltoids begin, so on and so forth. Remember, this is a straight on shot. From here, circles. And I'm giving them a big muscular build, straight on shot. And this is all from practice. This, you go to your anatomy book or a bodybuilding book. Bodybuilding books are great for muscular superheroes. Really good because they always show off bodybuilders in different positions. The details, and the more you look at bodybuilding books, the more you can remember the musculature of a male superhero, and a female one too. Okay. Fairly muscular superhero there, and then circles for the hands. His shoulders are a little hunched over there. And hands I'm going to leave alone for this video. Hands and figures are their own. Hands and fingers are their own video, trust me. Yeah. And the legs go off. But again, it's not the most interesting posture. I just wanted to show you, how it builds. Everything builds on each other like that. Alright, so go ahead and smash the like button if you like this. Always mention what you want to see, any other videos you want to see on here. And I'll see you over the next video.